Hey guys, so we just walked into the studio. It is the May 2-4 weekend, and Ontario has had a tremendous storm that knocked out power to our entire city for the last 2 days. Not ideal. Obviously, we had a bit of a casting schedule that we wanted to keep up with to make for a show later. But we walked into the studio, made sure things are okay. Everything is okay, thank goodness. But we actually had some flasks that were setting up overnight, and we just wanted to show you briefly how to handle a situation like this. Just like pottery, what you basically do is wet a piece of paper towel, or a rag in this case, and keep your flasks moist. You don't want them to fully dry out. If you've ever seen, like a salt lake or desert or whatever, how it cracks like that, that is what this investment will do if it dries too much. I've seen a lot of people do this same type of issue almost willingly when they let their flask dry for 12 hours or a full day. You only really want it to sit for about 6 hours in the open air. Any longer than that, and you should do something like this technique. So I'm going to cover this up, moist paper towel, and I'm just going to cover it with a piece of plastic or something to prevent that from getting any drier. So it looks like power has been restored. It's actually the same day since we filmed that last little bit. We'll see how stable it is overnight. We're going to take the risk and do a burnout because I know that what's in these flasks was injection wax anyway, so worst possible case is that they're ruined and we have to re-inject. Not the end of the world. We're going to run a standard burnout schedule, which is pretty much what R&R recommends for a 4x6 flask. You can check that out at the link below. We'll have that in the description. We're gonna run nothing changes, everything's the same. Hopefully everything worked out, and keeping our flasks a little bit wet was a good call for an extended period of time. So we just finished casting those frogs in the flasks that had to sit for 2 days. And we did have a couple of little failures on these two in particular. However, I don't believe that it was actually related to having the flask sit for that long. One of them was a fill issue, and the other is covered in surface texture and seems to have some issue there. I haven't really seen this issue before with wax, so this could have been related to it, but again, it's really, really hard to say. Overall, not a really bad turnout considering all the others turned out great, and the circumstance given what it was. If you want to see more tips and tricks like this, check out, of course, our entire channel. But also, if you need more one-on-one support, feel free to join our membership program where you have access to me on a more one-on-one basis through Discord.